What is going on, everybody? Brent Abel here at goldballhunting.com. That dude over there, the great Jeff Jacklich. And we're going to try to race through this episode because we've been having, this is like take number what, 11? And we don't have a great connection. Someone's trying to mess with us. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Because maybe
it's
the
conspiracy.
episode, the topic that we're going to work on tonight is just kind of heavy. It's kind of out there. It's kind of different. So
Yeah.
someone may be trying to interfering.
Interfering.
Yes. Guys, hang in there with us because we got another great episode of the Gold Ball Hunting Podcast. So the big question is this: how are tennis players like us who never played in the tour, weren't incredible juniors, or maybe got a late start to the game, how do we consistently compete at our highest skill level without having to grind through endless hours of on-court practice time and still be in the hunt for victory match after match? That is the question, and Gold Ball Hunting gives you the answers by helping you eliminate your skill level range so that you build a strong foundation of confidence. My name is Brent Abel, and along with my biz partner Jeff Jacklich, welcome to Gold Ball Hunting. All right, Jeffrey, we are back, and we are going to fast track tonight because I'm not trusting this thing called the internet, and we're doing a nighttime recording, which is unusual for us. We're usually fresh in the morning, and this is late at night. I just got back from dinner with one of my kids. You just got off the lesson court. You had quite a interesting lesson day from your Lafayette tennis court to your Napa tennis court.
The lingering effects of PG&E power outlets, running back and forth, stress, and everything else. It was the last little thing that slipped through the cracks. Damn it!
As in, is the court available this morning, Sue?
Right. Yeah, which normally I do like when I know it's like that time. It's like usually the day before or like 2 days before, and it was like, yep.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Well,
that's right. Erica said you guys had coffee or something like that, and it was all good. So, all right. So look, Jeff, let's talk about. We were chatting the other day about these two words: nuance and adaptation. Yeah. And God, I've really been sort of noodling that around in my head the last few days, and I told you about the new business book I bought this afternoon. And I texted you a couple of potential titles for either a book that we should write about how to play tennis, and I'm just gonna say it. And I don't know if this has anything to do with nuance and adaptation, but it's basically. Let me go look at what I told you, because I'm sure I'll totally butcher it somehow. Here we go. Tennis. How to make the game less stupid.
I think that's a really simple title.
Tennis. How to win more matches by being less stupid. Right? And so the whole premise there, rather than thinking, well, how am I going to go out and architect, how am I going to go out and devise this massively intelligent, never before seen system to beat so-and-so?
Right.
Why don't we start with this? Just be less stupid with your shot choices.
Right. That.
Which would, when you really think about it, it's stop making shot choices based on emotions.
Right.
And
exactly.
And again, we're getting further and further away from the two words nuance and adaptation. So maybe we'll save those two words for another episode. Right. But I just, the book I bought, and I've just started it. It's just an interesting book. It's what did I said? It's the road to less stupid, or it's the road to
something like that. Yeah, it's the road to less stupid.
So it's brilliant. I mean, the first 10 pages, I'm just going copy, paste. Oh, what? Copy, paste. I'm just going, but it's all about that the way to be successful is just to stop making emotionally really kind of dumb choices.
Right.
And I see,
Right.
and I mean, it's just so applicable to tennis.
Oh my gosh, totally. We get so wrapped up emotionally in the outcome, and then along with the outcome, how many different variables are we allowing to hit the emotional triggers that affect the decision making process? Not only just my opponent, but the fellas, my guys who are watching the match. I'm playing somebody who they think I'm supposed to beat.
Right,
I
right.
mean, all these all these little issues can, all of a sudden create this weight over your head, and now it's all becomes emotional. And so now you're making decisions based on emotion. Oh, I'm feeling a little pressure. I better get out of here. So I try a little bit more. I make bad choices. I make stupid choices, right? I'm 5 feet behind the baseline. We've just hit 15 balls. I don't want to be in the point anymore. Hey, I got a good idea. I haven't tried a drop shot yet from back here. Okay. So
Well, look,
if I can put just a little bit more flight time on that ball, the guy could walk up to the net and get the drop shot, right? So I think,
well, let me
in
kind of go over to the bench and towel off first before I get to it. And let me squeeze a little lemon in my water and go, okay, here, I'm going to go back over there. Yeah.
right.
So
Yeah, exactly. So it is that, in this game, in the development of this game and becoming, better in reaching the next rung on the ladder, whatever that is for you, the more I can remove the tie, my emotional tie to the outcome, not only of the whole match, but point by point, as I can start to do that and alleviate myself of that automatic pressure to perform and have everything weighted on, did I win or lose the point? That's good or bad. That's I'm good or bad. I'm a good person, bad person, whatever stuff is going on in the person's head. And I've walked that road enough to know that it's just such a colossal waste of emotional energy and mental capabilities that just keep you from the desired outcome.
Yeah, well, look, I think the best players out there, and we've been harping on this for weeks now, if not months, is that it's not about technique. You can take the top players and you can look at them and go, what? This is the guy you've been talking about? And because he doesn't look great. And he says, well, no, he doesn't look like anything crazy great. But you know what? He doesn't do stupid stuff out there.
Right.
Simple as that.
Right.
He just doesn't make bonehead mistakes based on emotional decision making.
Right. The emotional outcome.
And
right.
I think that's one of the things that's helped my game over the last, I want to say 10 years, but it's really been shorter than that. I'd say the last 3 years really has been the harsh reality, kind of slapped me in the face a few times with a dead fish, which is, you know what? Is that a saying? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Slap me in the face with a dead fish.
There is a little biblical thing in there, the tribe of fish slappers or something there, where they.
Well, anyway, but it's like, and it's really hard for me. I mean, it's been because I've been a very very emotional player for forever, and now what I'm realizing is, wait a minute, this is not helping you win the match.
Right.
And you want to show how much you care, and you want to show how much you're passionate, and you want to hustle and try and blah blah blah, and if you miss a ball, oh my darn it, but it doesn't help you win. You make really stupid decisions when you start bringing up those emotions. So I said something the other day to you that I thought was, for me anyway, and I think I see it a lot with the pros, is all those guys realize I'm going to lose some matches. I don't know if it's going to be today. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow. I don't know who it's going to be to. I mean, right, you can take Fed's record over his career, and he's probably 15-0 against a few guys.
Right.
But there are some losses out there where they're just total head scratchers. Like, you lost twice to this guy? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And so, I don't know.
Tennis has the emotional attachment of status to it. That there's such a hierarchy and a ranking, perceived and actual, right? From national rankings to local state rankings to all that stuff, right? So there's actual rankings, and then there's the perceived status, either at your club or within the group at national tournaments, and there's all this other emotional attachment to it that we voluntarily impose on ourselves. And so when you can start to back off of that and really figure out the less I like to put it in these terms, the less pride and ego I can play with, I know this is true for me, the less pride and ego I can play with, the more fiercely I compete and the more free I feel to do what I do best. And I perform the best. And then it's interesting at the end of those matches, as great as it is to feel that the win, I also am very quick once the match is over. It's like, okay, where are we going to dinner? It's like this thing that happened and now it's over. And now, okay, what's next? It's in a really interesting kind of detachment, if you will, of that. Once it's over, next.
Yeah, and I think I think that you've been at that level for so long where you realize that the game is really about just not making, too many stupid, and not just unforced, but really bonehead decisions, right?
Yeah, bad choices.
So look, I look at and bad choices usually. If you look at the ESPN, we joke a lot about this. The ESPN top 10, 11 p.m. highlights of the day, right?
Right.
And I think if you see, or you go on Tennis Channel, well, here's today's top 5 shots of the day. And we all just get sucked in, and we all just start, and you see it in a match where all of a sudden you go, this little image comes up. Oh God, last night I saw Fed do this, and go, that was kind of stupid. Didn't. So the NFL used to have like
didn't work out so well.
No, I was on Monday Night Football or one of these, Thursday night or Sunday. Anyway, so they used to have this segment that they had to stop doing. Because what they were showing were, and I can't remember the title, what the name of it was. Like all the guys would go after, like a defensive guy would come in and just lay out a receiver, just come, and he'd be, pinwheeling around like this, and then all unison they'd all go, and he got lit up, or something, where he just, and so they went on for a few weeks, and then what they found out was all these NFL and all these college guys were forgetting about good tackling fundamentals. They just wanted to be on the he got lit up top 10 thing on Monday Night Football, and they realized, whoa, man, we got to stop this because we're getting guys hurt.
Right.
Right? So remember that bunch? Remember what that was called? Yeah. He got jacked up or something. He got jacked up. I don't know what it was. Anyway, I'm sure one of our listeners or viewers can type in what it was. But I think that's one of the mistakes that we make is we watch these guys on TV and then we focus way too much on the highlights and we don't see the 99% of the match, which is, well, at that level it's not, but for us it's pretty mundane. It's pretty average.
Journeyman tennis is relative to every level. You know what I mean? The fundamental aspect of playing journeyman tennis is there at 3-0, 3-5, 4-0, 4-5, 5-0, and up to Fed, Rafa, and everybody else. So your ability to actually fine tune that is what moves the meter. It is what makes the boat go faster, not your ability to the 1 point in the match that you snap the little painted the line. On the dead run winner because you were 4 feet outside the doubles alley. It's great. Listen, I've hit that shot before, and it is, let me tell you, it's a great rush. It's exciting.
But I'm assuming that you may have missed one or two of those.
Yeah, I have. Probably equal amounts, if not more.
Oh, well, if you're 50-50 on those, man, then just keep going for it.
Right, exactly. But anyway, I think, yeah, the what constitutes as a stupid choice. Well, that variable is very what incoming ball, all those variables attached to it about what's going on, but it still comes down to, most of the time, the stupid choice is you decided you want to get out of the point. You've made that decision, and either because of lack of confidence, or you got too jacked up emotionally in the middle of the point, and you got the big sitter, and you thought, I'm just going to tune this guy into the back fence, and you tune your own ball into the back fence on the fly. So it is that, it's the emotional, the inability to actually have volume control on your emotions.
Yeah.
And it just scales out on you, and then stupid just arrives really quickly.
So what do you think? Tennis, how to win by being less stupid? Is that what we're talking about? Let's see.
Yeah. How about less stupid?
Tennis, how to win more matches by being less stupid.
I think there's a book there.
I think there's a book. I think there's a video. I think there's probably a public speaking. I think there's a tour we should go on, all the TV shows.
Right.
Tennis Channel, I'm surprised they're not texting me quite yet. But anyway, so that's the rant for today, guys, is don't have to play smarter. You don't have to figure out how to be smarter. You just have to figure out how to be less stupid. It's a simple deal, right?
Easy equation.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
All right, guys, listen, if you want to figure out how, or if you want to know how to be less stupid, give us a call. All right, just go over to goldballhunting.com. Let's get in a free less stupid coaching call.
Yeah.
And you like that one, Bunch? Yeah, she's over here baking away, just shaking her head like, you two need to get out more.
Yeah.
Anyway, so free coaching call. It's private. The three of us, we get on the phone. We chat about the one thing in your game right now. Could be technique, could be tactics, could be mental, could be physical. It could be, let's stop trying to be smart and let's just be a little less stupid. Yeah. It's easy. Go over to goldballhunting.com, drop in a first name and email address, click the button. You get access to our online calendar scheduler. You get to cherry pick a date and time that works perfectly for your schedule. Jeffrey, what do we want the fine folks to do right now?
Like us if you dare. Share us if you dare. Leave a comment if you dare.
That's right. Don't try to be smart with a comment, by the way.
Yeah. Let us know what you think, right? Like us, share us. Let us know. I don't know. Now I'm totally lost. iTunes and Stitcher. Yeah. Rate and review if you dare.
Yeah.
And here's the big one. Goldballhunting.com. Share us if you dare.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. We really do appreciate it. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Jeff, we're doing this again tomorrow.
Can't wait.